What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 130 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze, and today there's a couple things to go over. I actually am going to do that. There's a 24-ticket tournament going on today. This is actually, I'm pre-recording this because I'm not sure if this 24-ticket tournament is going to be available on Monday. So today is technically Sunday. It's Christmas Day. So if you are celebrating this holiday, Merry Christmas, and if you do not celebrate Christmas, that's fine too. Happy holidays, and I hope you enjoy whatever you got going on for this time of the year. But if you missed it a second ago, this is the panel that we're talking about today, if I can find it. Well, I think this is it right here. So there's a code, Holiday 2016, that if entered into the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, you will get a special prize. So let's see what that prize is actually. Not really sure what to expect. Probably just a couple of packs or something of cards. I would guess not a lot of stuff, but let's see. An uncommon chest. I should have known. Oh, 5 uncommon chests. Okay, cool. Those do have potential to be something very, very good. I'm going to be opening all of the uncommon chests that I have on this episode because I think during the time in between battles, there might be some extra time there. Let's go ahead and go into the 24-ticket tournament. It's expanded. I am going to use the... Oh gosh, there's like no one playing right now. We might be waiting for a while. Let's just give it a few minutes and see what happens. I would hate to use all my tickets, wait X amount of time, and have nobody show up. That would be really bad. In fact, it'd be so bad that I don't want to do that at all. There's one person, so we'll give it just a second here, and we'll go into that. So I know in those uncommon chests, they have the option to basically put certain things in there. I don't want to go too far into looking through those chests right now because if this gets a lot of people, I want to be able to jump in. But I know that they have the ability to go ahead and enter in certain items into those chests. Like they can designate special things for that chest. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and open up maybe one, maybe two of them. See what's inside. This may be a little bit of a longer episode than normal. Who knows? But we'll see. So we've got a bunch of booster packs. I've been playing all weekend. There's a lot of stuff here that I've got that I've been kind of just holding on to and waiting for the right time to open. So let's see. Uncommon chest. Inside, the first one is a random receiver in 5 coins. That would reveal cards from the top of your deck. Until you reveal a supporter card, put it into your hand and shuffle the others back into your deck. So you basically get the first supporter card, or the next supporter card that you would have drawn, you get to draw right away. So that's kind of neat. Up to 4 out of 8 people in this tournament. Let's see what the next card is. This is a Heatmore, and of course 5 more coins. Heatmore has 100 HP, reinforced flames for 20 damage, plus 20 more damage if you have a tool card attached. And Heat Blast for 70 damage. Not the greatest of cards. I'll tell you that much right now. It's definitely not the greatest of cards. But it's okay, I guess. I'm just going to keep opening these chests until we get enough players in this game, just to see, what's inside. I've seen some really cool things come out of these chests, but it's not very often. Let's see what else we got. Next up, we have 5 more coins in Celio. Freezing Headbutt for 30 damage, paralyzes on a heads flip, and Aurora Beam does 50 damage. Also has 90 HP. We're almost ready for the tournament, so maybe give it a minute or two and see what happens. I know there's someone out there that has the tickets and just wants to jump in, and we've got 7 out of 8 people right here, so they should be able to get in fairly quickly. The rewards on this tournament are actually very, very good. If I kind of showed you on Friday what the rewards would be, but we've got, if you get first place, you get 20 packs of evolution cards. Second place is 12, which is still really good. Even third and fourth place is 4. And then, of course, if you're in 5th to 8th place, if you go out on the first round, you get 4 uncommon chests and 200 tokens. So it is what it is as far as going out on the first round. But that's what we're hoping not to do on this one, because I spent 24 tickets on it. I really don't want to be out on the first round. But here we go. Tournament has started. We're going up against a Psychic and Dark type deck against Beatry. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen. It could be a victory, it could be a defeat. We're not sure. No clue. So far, I'm liking this hand. I think this hand is a good hand for me to get started. It's not the most ideal hand, but it's not bad. If I can get a Fighting Fury belt, I'll be okay. Throw it on DNC and actually increase my HP quite a bit. On my second turn, I should be able to go ahead and attack for 60 damage at the minimum. I'm worried that attaching this double colorless energy on the first turn would... Oh, gosh, I hate that. You hate to see that. That's awful. I'm worried that would just render him to play a Team Magma Grunt or do something to make me discard, but I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so this is a little bit better. I wouldn't say I like this necessarily better, but it is good. I really should drop that Lugia too, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'm afraid that he could just Lysander that into the active and to just knock it right out. So I'm not gonna do that. Of course, I think he's trying to get his Garbodor out as quickly as possible. 100 HP on Garbodor, and also, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Also, Garbodor prevents, I think it prevents abilities from being used. You know, if you caught my episode on Friday, you probably saw a deck that literally discarded energy cards at every single turn, and it really drove me nuts. It was unfortunate that had to happen, but mainly it was just frustrating is the only thing that was going on. Is I was just really frustrated by that deck. I couldn't do anything about it, and it was very much so a frustration factor. Had nothing to do with the fact that it was a good deck. It was a good deck. It was just really frustrating. And the other thing that's frustrating is when somebody, and I just contradicted myself by using it, but when a player uses in on every single turn, it's not bad, it's not out of the ordinary, but man, is it frustrating because, and they know it. I know that they know. They have a plan, I have a plan, and then that plan falls apart when you put my cards away, and then I have to have a new plan. So then I get new cards, I have a new plan, and then I have to have a new plan, So right now, he's going to have to switch, and he can't because he doesn't have a float stone on there. Fairy-type Pokemon also are resistant to Dark-type Pokemon, so even 60 damage probably wouldn't... It's not going to hurt at all. It's only going to do 10 damage to this Pokemon. It'll do 60 to one of these, though. That's something to watch out for. There's Garbodor. He still has to retreat, and he can't unless he gets a switch. So I should be able to knock him out right now, which, that's good news. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and grab the Spirit Link and get prepared for what I'm going to start building up next. And this should be a knockout. Oh, it's not going to be a knockout because he has 40 extra HP. That's awful. Cool. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I thought he had 100 plus. Oh, because he's evolved now, so that's right. Never mind. I withdraw my my concern. He had the Fighting Fury belt, but that does not work on evolved Pokemon. Only works on unevolved Pokemon, and that was where he went wrong. So, it's a good call, I suppose. It might actually help me get the Pokemon that I need. So, I got no problem with that. It's fine. Okay. 30 damage. Oh, this also does reduce damage to my bench, too. I forgot about that. So that's awesome. Kind of helped out. I'm going to go ahead and evolve into the EX right now because I want to make sure that I've got my bases covered here. The downside is I can't necessarily use... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. My turn should not have ended. What the heck? What just happened? Seriously, like that should not have happened. That was... What? I have no clue what that was about. Maybe you can put that, maybe you can let me know what happened in the comments below, but you know what? That should not have happened. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I realized what just happened. He's active and his ability prevents tool cards from working. So my fault. I understand what's going on now. That's totally my fault. I had a major malfunction in my brain there. So that happens from time to time. But it's fine. It is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and retreat since it's free now. Bring him back up. We're going to go ahead and do the attack that I wanted to do last time. 110 damage. And should be in pretty good shape here. Discard an energy card. That's awful. So that could backfire on me. Hoping to get a Mega Turbo would be ideal. Who do I want to come out there? Well, that's no good. What's he going to do? 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. So 40 damage. Could do 90. Okay. This is getting kind of annoying as far as what I need to do to get energy cards. It's getting real annoying. I guess I just have to wait it out here. It's too early to call right now. It's too early for me to call what's going on or what could happen. I'm not in control. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not in a situation where I feel like I'm in control. $60 damage and another 60 to one of my benched Pokemon, so that's not going to help out very well. He's got potential here to go ahead and knock out two of my Pokemon, and they're all EX Pokemon, so that doesn't help matters at all. Not a big fan of what's going on right here. If I had to guess, I would say that it's not looking good for me. But I so desperately do not want to be the one that goes out on the first round. Why'd he not attack me? What happened? I desperately need this. That's for darn sure. So there we go. Let's get that attached. I'm still wondering why he didn't attack me. He's not gone. He's still in the game. So it's not like he just left. I just wonder what happened there. Maybe he thought it was a better idea to not attack me. Maybe he thought it was a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. He needs to take out this one, though. It's going to deal the most damage. Actually, probably this one would. I really need an energy card so I can switch out quickly. He's not going to knock me out this round. At least not this turn. It's going to get close though, so I got to be careful. I do have a Pokemon Center Lady, so I can heal up when the time comes. At least in my hand right now. He's probably going to use an in and get rid of that. I don't know what he's doing. I can't think of a situation why he would not want to attack right now. He must have just taken too long to decide. That's the only thing I can think is going on right there. So I'm not going to use in this turn. I'm going to go ahead and just attach and retreat. And I may as well use Pokemon Center Lady here, since I want to make use of this energy card, so that's why I didn't use it. This would be a knockout. Now he's got the EX Pokemon coming out here fairly soon. This one, 170 HP. I think something's going on. I don't think this person is playing right now. I think either he got disconnected or some weirdness happened, and I wonder if the game's just going to boot me out and tell me I lost. Or boot him out, tell him he lost. I wonder what's going to happen. I mean, a victory is a victory. I would certainly take it, especially in this type of a situation where I just spent 24 tickets to enter this tournament. I would definitely take a victory like this. Sometimes I don't feel good about it, but other times I do. In this case, I kind of do feel good about it. What is that? It's 110, 120 damage. Okay. So in a connection issue like this, I kind of wonder if if what I'm doing is fighting an opponent who's not taking any actions, if he's doing the same thing, fighting an opponent who's not taking any actions. I wonder if that's what he's seeing and that's also what I'm seeing. And maybe it'll determine that he wins, and maybe it's kind of a race to see who can knock the other person out first. But this clearly is not. Someone's not there. That's clearly what's going on, and it's a little. If he did happen to disconnect, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm really not trying to win this way, but I will take it if it happens. See, 40 extra damage. No, not enough. Even with 50 extra damage, it would be 160. Still wouldn't be enough. But he's also got a... No, never mind. I thought he had a resistance to Psychic, but he doesn't. Let's just do it, I guess. I'll take the victory. Sure. So this is like... I've only won on camera. I think I've won 5 total tournaments, but on camera I've only won like 2 or 3. This would be a great tournament to win. I gotta tell you, having 20 packs of Evolutions card would be a wonderful tournament to win, and I would definitely open those up on the next episode, on Tuesday's episode. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's not jump to conclusions. This isn't even a victory yet. There we go. Now it's a victory. And they did say that the bonuses here were increased. At least as far as like getting the mystery boxes. And I have seen a lot where I open up a box and it's like 325 tokens or something, which is great. So at this point, I'm guaranteed to get, what is it, 4 packs right now. If I can beat this person, I'll get even more packs, which would be wonderful. I was playing all day on Christmas Day to try and get warmed up and ready to go into the tournament. And I made some mistakes, so I'm kind of glad that I have this opportunity here to win that first round. At least I got through the first round. That's all I can say. So I'm guessing that person had to go, or something happened. He had to close his browser out, or something. Something happened to him where he couldn't complete what was going on. So it is what it is. I mean, I feel bad, but at the same time, I've said it before, I'll take a victory. Let's see. So, done there. He's going to go first, and he's got all Psychic-type Pokemon, which actually works out usually pretty well for me. He's not going to use In right now, because he can't. That's good news. I have a decent hand to get the cards that I need onto my bench. I can use Mirror Move if I have to. It won't do any damage, though, right now, because I have Ralts there. Oh, gosh. That's actually kind of annoying to have 3 of those. Drop both of these real quick. Drop that. Play this. The earlier you can play this card, the better, because right now I have more cards in my deck right now than I will later on. So I feel like the earlier you can play these max elixirs, the better off you're going to be. Look at the top 6 cards and find an energy card in one of those cards. And you can take a basic energy card you find in the top 6 cards of your deck and attach it to one of your benched basic Pokemon. Literally, as long as I can get as long as I can get Mega Gardevoir EX out, and as long as I can get the Stadium card out too, and even if they knock out Pidgeot EX, I'm imagining it probably won't be I'd still probably be able to knock out whoever knocks out Pidgeot EX. So, and I can still retreat there as long as they don't paralyze me, and they're not going to paralyze me every single time. So there's that too. I really don't want to play this yet because I don't want to have too many things on my bench, especially if I don't have the energy cards in my hand. I don't really have any energy cards right now. So no dice there. Okay. This will get me something. I feel like I should go ahead and grab the Spirit Link on this one. Actually, you know what? I should grab the Evolution card. Just go ahead and get the Evolution going, because I can't really attack or do anything right now anyway. So, ending my turn on Evolving doesn't seem that bad, does it? What I really need to get is a Lysander. Switch him out, get Mewtwo out here, and just kill it. Because now he's going to do 30 damage. Mega. Okay. Now even more damage. So, what's that going to do? 90 damage? Yeah. Well, 150 damage. Still pretty bad. I can't risk that. I'm going to hold off because I don't have the energy cards that I need right now. At some point, I'm predicting he's going to go ahead and move Ralts and attack Pidgeot. He probably won't attack Pidgeot until he can kill it. Right now he's at 120 damage on that Pokemon, so no, nothing there. Okay. He's about to have 150 damage on it. But he really does need... In fact, I kind of want him to take out Pidgeot EX right now because I'm going to switch right into Mega Gardevoir and just knock out his Mewtwo and then wipe his whole team. That's probably how it's going to go down. I don't think he wants that. I think ideally he's going to want to switch into Mewtwo when he can kill Gardevoir, Lysander out into Gardevoir, and then deal the damage. So he's going to want to get 210. Right now he's at 150. So one more would bring him to 170, enough to kill Pidgeot EX. I don't know if my opponent is thinking long term. I think he might just be thinking, you know, he might just be thinking, get this Pidgeot EX out of here. Because Mirror Move. Of course, if he does damage to me that's not going to kill me, Mirror Move is going to deal the equal amount of damage, but that's not what I would do. I would not use Mirror Move. What do we got here? Supporter card. I guess I can. Ooh, you know what? I should have used that. I messed up. So I was going to use this to get Skyla back out, and then use Skyla to get the Stadium card out, and that would have been perfect. So now he's starting to power up Mewtwo. I'm not going to kill your Ralts, buddy. I'm literally just waiting for a Lysander. That's all I'm waiting for. Meloetta. I do like this card. I don't think it's going to do him very good in this deck, though. He's either going to put me to sleep or confuse me. 20 damage, but okay. So I need a Lysander. How much HP does he have? 110? Actually, it's brilliant. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get this one out there. And we're going to go ahead and grab Skyla. And we're going to use Skyla to get the Stadium card so I can deal 110 damage, essentially knocking out this Pokemon. So, now we got a stadium card in play, free retreat costs, and I can go ahead and attack. 110 damage, 2 prize cards. This is where my opponent brings out his Mewtwo that's fully powered up. I get that. There it is. So now this thing is pretty much dead, and that's fine. Unless he has a Lysander. If he has a Lysander, my whole plan is ruined. And he already used a support card, so he can't use a Lysander now. So I'm in good shape. Whew, this might be a victory too. I'm thinking this is going to be a good victory. Oh no! 220 damage. That was actually a lot more because he has a resistance. It was 250 damage total. He has a resistance. So Mewtwo has 210 HP. I don't need to discard anything, but I think I will discard Pidgeot and probably Lugia as well, just to make sure I get the kill. I didn't have to do that, but I really don't want Pidgeot to have any damage on the bench, and I don't want to have a bench that's overly populated. So this should result in a victory. He might even just forfeit because this is it's gonna be a straight up steamroll from this moment on. He can discard 2 cards from the top of my deck or do 80 damage and confuse and poison me, which would be unfortunate. But that's fine. I can just go ahead and retreat. Let's go ahead and attach here. Get rid of one of those energy cards. I'll just go ahead and evolve. So I think this deck is like, it's not like a championship, like super amazing deck. I think that the glory in this deck is just the way that I use it and the choices that I make. They're not perfect. I've made my share of mistakes, but I think a lot of times when I'm playing, the choices that I make in this deck are sometimes pretty solid. Not every time. I'm sure you could reference a video from months ago where they just were really bad decisions, or even with this deck in particular. You could look back a few weeks ago and see that I was struggling. But yeah, that was gonna have to happen. I feel bad for the kid, but it was the best move. Alright. Next game starts in 10 seconds. I really want to open up at least 1 pack of cards. That may not happen on this video, and you know what? Honestly, if I win this next match, which it's highly unlikely. I've already gotten 12 Evolutions packs secured, so great. I will take 12 Evolutions packs, but if I win this match, it's 20 Evolutions packs, and guess what I'll be opening for the next week? Evolutions. I'll probably only do 1 match every day and just open up Evolutions packs. So if you're not familiar with my videos, if you've never been to my channel before, I do thank you for tuning in. I do videos like this every Monday through Friday, and I would love your support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and whatever happens on this match, I'll certainly be back tomorrow with another exciting episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. With any luck, however, we will have some kind of a victory here. If I had to guess right now, I would guess that, yes, this will be a victory. But I do not want to guess right now. I really just want to have my Pokemon powered up. And I really don't want to be in a position where I don't have this ready, so let's go ahead and play that. If I need to evolve next turn, I can, and then I'll use in to get some new cards. He's probably going to use in right now, which is kind of why I didn't want to do that. But it is what it is. I'm nervous. Like, I'm not shaking, but I'm super nervous right now because I don't know what's going to happen. I have no clue. I feel like I should grab a couple of cards. I don't even know if I need a couple of cards, though. It would be nice. It'd be very, very nice to have another Gardevoir EX, though. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put one of those up. Evolve right now. Get another one out on the next turn. I'm probably going to use in on the next turn. Why didn't he attack me? 100 damage would have been the right amount. Why didn't he do it? So let's go ahead and play Lugia here and then use in, because I feel like I definitely need some more energy cards, and that's a must. I need energy cards. I'm going to go ahead and throw on this energy card, play this one, and grab the first. Oh, nothing there, so that's fine. And then I'll go ahead and evolve, since I can't really do anything else. Next turn, I can actually start doing damage to my opponent, so that'll be fun. 110 damage won't kill him, but it'll get pretty close. By then, he's probably going to start throwing some stuff on the bench, because I think he might think that he's in danger. Here's where he starts getting his bench out, which makes sense. There's a pet peeve of mine is when players do this, where they just don't put their bench together. You don't know what I could have done. You have no idea what's in my hand. You have no idea how much damage I could do to you. You kind of have a general presumption, but anything can happen on my next draw. Who knows? Maybe I get a card that, where I start dealing just a ton of damage. So he's trying to get his bench ready, and that makes sense, I think. I can't really fault him for that. So here, I'm going to use in again. Get some new cards. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and retreat. I may as well start attacking now and dealing some kind of damage. But I think he's going to try to power up this Lugia, which is actually kind of scary. That's fine. I have energy. It kind of puts a setback on a slight plan that I had, but it's not really that big of a deal. I was going to try to power up this Sylveon, and then start dealing 100 damage and moving energy back to another Pokemon, but that's not even... It probably wouldn't work out very well. Okay. Okay. So I am ready to attach this. I'm going to hold on to that Clefairy, because I might need it to go ahead and deal extra damage. So if you watched my videos last week, you may have seen that I was going to try and get some new Pokemon into this into this deck. One of those was Clefairy. I wanted to see if I can put Metronome to some good use, but I'm actually having second thoughts about that strategy. I don't think Clefairy is a great card to put in here, because really it just becomes bait for Mega Gardevoir to deal extra damage, and I've never been able to successfully use Metronome for anything. So Life Stream for 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all your Pokemon. So that's going to deal some damage. That's going to be rough. So 2, 4, 6, that's 80 damage. Which isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I will take that. That one is 20 damage times the amount of energy on both active Pokemon, so it'll still be 80. He has 150 HP. I would very much like to get Lugia out here. Although, I do have this ready to go, basically, so I don't need to do that necessarily. Nope, I'm good. That'll work. So Lugia, my Lugia, may actually be able to deal some damage to his Lugia. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be very close. So here I've got Skyla, who can get me a couple of energy cards, which would be useful. I really don't want to waste the double colorless on this one when they're probably better used somewhere else. This is probably a step I should have thought through a little bit more, but I think this decision is, it's not going to kill me, I don't think. This will give me another prize card. So there's that. I'm not going to discard anything. It should be a clean knockout. $80 damage. Oh man, 150 damage if there's a stadium card in play. So that's going to be rough. I definitely need to use in on the next turn. He's got too many cards in his hand. He's pretty much got his option to do whatever he wants, basically. So I really need to take that down. Take that down a notch. I have not seen this card. Gardevoir EX, Link Blast, 30 damage plus 70 more if you have the same number of energy cards attached. Oh, it's the same one that I've had. Okay, I'm sorry, I have seen this card, it just looks different. It's basically, not this card, but it's the other one. This card. Just looks different. Okay. That's why I have Lysander. Of course, with my thing there, that's not doing anybody any favors. So, literally, he's going to be able to power up all of his Pokemon, and that's kind of a downer. He's going to be able to retreat, which is unfortunate. But this might give me an advantage later. So 110. He should retreat at this point. I think that's probably the best move for him, is to retreat. Bring this back out. This is like a stalemate, basically. It's very hard for me to predict what's going to happen right now, because I honestly don't know. I feel like he could beat me, but I'm going to have to take down those cards that are in his hand. I have to remove those. And now he's got the same card that I have. Interesting. So 120 damage. Or do I heal? See, there's another question that you have. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna opt to heal on this one. Nope, not there. So 100. For 20 damage times the number of energy attached to all your Pokemon. Okay, that's why I was wondering why it did 150 damage, but that's six energy cards times 20 is 120. So I'd be at 180, maybe 200 if he gets another energy card attached. So that's fine. I feel like I should use in right now. Man, this is very stressful. I do not recommend this. But I do have a plan right now. So while this won't necessarily win me the game right now, I knew he was going to bring him up. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. So he's going to do 110 damage to, which is more than enough. That kind of ruined my plan, but not much. Not much. $150? What did he do? Okay. That makes sense. So we'll pull him up there. It's not going to do that much damage this time, though. So I should be in good shape now. It's going to reduce that damage by quite a bit. Was that 20 now? Or 60 damage? Yeah, plus the resistance. Oof, that's rough. That is the worst. That is the absolute worst. $70. Ouch. Alright, let's do this. This is probably not the best idea. I feel like I should just go ahead and attack him. I don't... Would that... Oh, no, because that reduces it by... Oh, no. You know what? That should be victory. I'm thinking that's going to be a victory. Is it 100? Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. I just won this tournament. I just won this 24 ticket tournament. Oh my gosh. I don't even believe it. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. It did take me an hour, and I apologize for the length of the video, but wow, was that worth it? Woo. I just can't even believe it. So look, I got 20 packs of Evolutions cards. Those will be opened throughout the week. I apologize I can't open them now, but this video is already almost an hour long. I don't want to make it any longer. Tomorrow, though, I will open those packs up, and all throughout the week. This is probably the greatest victory I've ever pulled off on camera. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will definitely be back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, post in the comments below anything that you have to say. I'd love to hear it. And I will definitely catch you on the flippity flop.